And so I'm curious if any of you have been experimenting, and I've talked to you one-on-one, so I know the answer. And if you could just share what you're observing.
So I've been using ChatGPT quite a bit, and one of the things I've been using it most for is helping me to develop case scenarios. And one that I recently developed is, I don't know about your organization, but we do have ongoing issues with the generational gap. We have some old time railroaders who, when they started in the railroad business, was a very different culture than today's employees joining us. We have a 2-day program called Learning to Lead, and it's mainly geared towards individuals who are new to the supervisory role or who moved from individual contributor to a supervisor.
This is an example Marty Constant recommended that we use Claude for, and ELE uses Claude a lot now. So Wendy just slammed with a project. She said that she needs to start assessing and synthesizing data from a bunch of interviews that she's having for a new project. And I'm pretty sure she's doing these on Zoom, so she gets long videos. And so what we're recommending, that she tries, and this is what ELE has been doing, is to convert the video into transcripts. And that when you convert a 60-minute video into words, it's a lot of words. And ChatGPT has limits on how many words you can put into summarize, but Claude has a much larger document. So you can just cut and paste, use text documents or PDFs up to 300,000 words.
Actually, what I'm doing is a culture project. So I've been interviewing the senior leadership team, about 24 people. And my goal is to help them very clearly articulate their culture, not just their values, their mission, their vision, but truly after 65 years of being a privately owned company, third generation CEO, they are able to help new employees really truly understand what the culture is all about. And it is very unique. It is very special. And that's what they're trying to capture. They're trying to capture what makes them so different, unique. And there's a lot there.
Leo, have you looked into multi-language support? So, with your work, have you, kind of used any of the other tools so that we can do it in different languages?
Yeah, so what I'm doing currently, 11 Labs, DID, and HeyGen, those are the speaking, and I believe also Murph.ai, which is another player out there that I haven't really used. They all do multi-language really well. I'm actually working on a piece with another educator that's just kind of like another children's story, but it's in Spanish and in English, right? So it'll be released in both. I think that, in terms of developing content, it can also potentially be useful. Just like if you want to translate, but potentially localize further, right? Like Spanish, but not just Spanish, but to a specific country and potentially, local customs, things like that. I think ChatGPT or Claude has more to offer than stock translation. So I think that's really cool. Ultimately, I think AI is going to be translating everything, and like all content will be available in all languages in a couple of years, but that's a whole nother story.